Hi, how are you? All right, I want to begin this by saying it the way I love saying it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good everything. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. I'm back in this space again. Well, what are we going to be doing today? I just decided to stop by. Yep. To share some thoughts with you. Follow my thoughts today because it's been with me for a while. And I've been like, okay, how do I bring it out there? How do I, say it? A lot has been going on. And it borders on this. I call it the median thinking. Yes, of late I've been talking about thoughts, thinking, and all that. Mathematically, when you talk about median, to a layman's understanding, you look at sets of numbers, and then the one that occurs as you look at the frequency, and when you look at it from a midpoint kind of thinking, it divides it into maybe two equal halves. Just looking at it from that perspective. But now, bring it into normal, or should I say regular thinking. When you look at how the universe is designed, yes, the universe is designed. There's this median I see. Follow my thought. You look at 24 hours in a day. We say 12 belongs to the day, as in daylight, depending on where you are. The other 12 belongs to night. It brings about this, rest, work, balance kind of thinking. You look at creation as in animals, male, female. When you look at the human brain, we have two parts, the left and the right. So if you stand at any point on the surface of the earth, wherever you are, you come to see that even you unconsciously judge from that perspective. If you're counting, you're working, you're looking at anything, there's this midpoint way of seeing things in two halves, to the right, to the left. You hear, in certain cultures, yin and yang and all of that. But you know what? This thinking, when you look at it, it boils down to value supporting each other, like the human brain, the left and the right. The right supports the left supports the right. But there's been this battle over so many millennia where we come to place a certain value on these things, and we come to create what I say, there's a complex thinking. Yep, complex thinking, where we come to say this is higher than this, or this is more than this. Some time ago, I sat under the teaching of Pastor Charles Amofama of blessed memory. Yes, I sat under his tutelage, and he was talking about something along this line, but he started by saying, listen, this was how he put it, that there is hierarchy in function, but equality in worth. Let me take that again. There is hierarchy in function, equality in worth. More or less pointing to that fact that this is not more than this. In that sense, rather, they support themselves, hierarchically speaking, in terms of value, in terms of functionality. Now, embracing that changed my life completely in the way I approach this discourse. Yes, what is the discourse? Equity. Equity. There's been this battle, of I am more than you, or you are lesser than me, and all of that. And all of a sudden, it brings this acrimony. It breeds this hatred amongst us, and we're just fighting ourselves. But if we look at it from the point of value and function, hierarchy. Yes, there is this hierarchy. The hierarchy does not connote or denote one is more than the other. No, rather it puts everything in a place of order. Because God is not the author of confusion. He's a God of order, as in he brings order into everything. Like everything fitting in its place or her place, as the case may be. Not necessarily one saying, I am more than you. Now you understand. When you understand this, the way you go about your pursuit in life will change completely. Absolutely. It will change. The way you go after that dream, the way you go after that pursuit or whatever will change. Because now you are not looking at it comparing yourself with another person. No, you are looking for that place that you fit in like a piece of a puzzle. You complete the whole. The whole is incomplete without you, but it is complete when you introduce your value to it. So you won't go about saying, oh, why did you give that person X and you gave me Y? Or why did you give that person 10 and you gave me 5? Just like the story, yes, of the talents. He gave them according to their what? Abilities. He did not give to them according to how great in that sense one is from the other. No, he wasn't comparing them. Rather, he gave them this gift to bring out this from them. Hello, guys. If we approach life from the point of equality in worth, hierarchy in function, I think we'll have peace. We will have peace. This discourse of male-female divide, or what a man can do, a woman can do it, whatever. I think it's just causing confusion and chaos. That when we embrace who we are, we fit in to this. I also listened to Jordan Peterson, when he was talking about something in this aspect, the hierarchy, how it affects and all that. Well, a lot of people came against it and they said, oh, whatever. But he stood to, I wouldn't say defend his thought, but rather to put it before everyone. And it is so, so true. Now look at that. A lot of us grapple for things like, because you give X or you give Mr. this, I also need it. But come to think of it, if we approach it from the point of equity, equal outcome, not necessarily equality, as it were, when you're trying to balance and all of that. What do I mean? Let me paint a picture for you. You find out that in this part of the world, you have X element, energy, quality. You go to the other part of the world, you also find this given energy. It is not necessarily different from the other, but more or less like bringing about this balance. So I embrace what I have to bring to the table, as it were, to bring about a balance, but not ignoring what I have and looking at what that other person has, and it's like, I want it. Well, the likelihood to lose who you are pretty high. And what follows? Bitterness, hatred. And at the end of the day, what did you gain? You lost out on all, should I say, fronts. And we have a lot of people pushing this kind of ideologies out there. But hello, you have something that is unique, different from the other person. If you embrace it, do you know what is going to happen to you? You complete the whole. Yes, you are the missing piece that will make that big picture come out better. Why not focus on that? Why not lash on that? Like, zero in on that, hold on to it, and grow yourself. The day I realized this, like somebody will tell you, like, do you want to be like Oprah? No. Do you want to be like Tony Robbins? No. So who do you want to be like? Amachree Isoboye. Yes, my identity is unique, different from theirs. There's something I carry. There's a quality divinity has deposited in me, and embracing it, I stand on that stage, adding as a piece to that big puzzle. That's what I came to do today. Yes. So you don't have to fight. You don't have to beat yourself up. There's something you have. Well, you know how we do it on the show. We always come into this space to share thoughts, to inspire you. This is how I describe my space. It's a safe space. Yes, where we come in to share amazing stories, to lean on one another's work experience to forge a positive path. I know, yes, that self-induced pressure. Don't do it. You are unique. You are unique. There's something you have to bring to the table of life and to make it complete. All right then, like I told you, I just popped in to say hi and to share this with you. Till I come your way again. My name is Amachree Isoboye. Bye for now.